The Federal Ministry of Education has deepened its collaboration with the government and private sector of the Federal Republic of Germany to advance technical and vocational education and training and structured labor migration initiatives. The Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunjala, also disclosed that the initiative aligns with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's Renewed Hope agenda, which prioritizes youth employment, skills development, and job creation. Says the collaboration will equip Nigerian youth with practical industry-relevant skills that meet international standards.
Giessen Chamber of Commerce, when we met you last year in November, we learned from what you said, this dual mandate training. And I'm happy to report to you now that we've implemented that in all our technical schools. This year, where federal government has now announced that all technical education going to our technical college will be free. We're paying everything. The students will not pay anything. So it's free. And when we've seen the surge, enrollment in our technical colleges have gone up by 400%. And we are going to continue this, increase more enrollment. We've also mobilized World Bank funding to retrofit, build workshops in literally all our federal technical colleges. Those have been completed. We also chose some state technical colleges as well. So today, our training, it's the dual mandate protocol that German operates. We're doing 70% practical and 30% didactics. The students, we've mapped out all the industries that they will go. We had some, during the process of us coming up with the policy, we had some issue that our labor department is saying, oh, if these children if they go to this industry, are they going to be counted as child labor? But we changed the nomenclature to what? We changed it to, it's not internship again. We take it to student field training. So we've changed that, so there are no issues with them going to the industries now. We've calibrated that into large industry, medium-sized industries, and these students have been mapped to where they will go. We've taken the first set of students, and the first thing we did before we introduced this dual training in our technical colleges was, before we came, they literally converted all our technical colleges into glorified secondary school. They changed it to Federal School of Science and Technical Colleges, and that meant that they have to do GSS and SSS. And we took a mapping of what they were doing. Almost 80% of the students were really using it as secondary school. They were going to the GSS and going to SSS, and then they'll go to University or Polytechnic. But we've converted everything back to federal technical colleges. They're pure technical colleges now, and that's where we're rolling out this mandate.
Dr. Mathias leaders, who led the delegation of Germany Industry and Commerce, reaffirmed the German Chamber's readiness to support Nigeria in scaling up vocational training through private sector partnerships. Both sides have agreed to establish a joint technical working group to drive implementation, monitor progress, and harmonize standards between Nigeria and Germany institutions.
Second time this year, we really feel deeply honored, and within the last 6 months, a lot of positive things happened that I would like to inform you. As Al-Haji Lai Mohammed pointed out perfectly, it is especially two topics which are of greater interest for you, which is the dual vocational training and the legal labor migration, joined with the topic of the legal entitlement of the chamber. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will start with the dual vocational training. Why is dual vocational training so important, and what is so specific about dual vocational training? All over the world, of course, we spend billions of dollars for education. However, dual vocational training means it's something dual. So there is training in the company, which makes up to 2/3 of the time, and 1/3 of the time is spent in a vocational training school. The significance of working 2/3 of the time in a company means that from the very first day in the company, you get the market feedback. So everything what you are learning is tested by the market response. So if you're doing a lousy job, or if your trainer is doing a lousy job, and if the students just learn theoretical things, they will utterly fail. Because the clients, these are the people who buy stuff from the companies. For instance, they want to let a car repaired. The car after reparation has to work again. So dual vocational training teaches the students to problem solving. So problem solving is the basic matter what dual vocational training is about. It's not recapitulating theoretical skills you have learned by heart. No, it is you to enable to solve problems. And this made dual vocational training with Germany so famous, because the people afterwards can start up even their own company. They are able to solve problems and they are able to innovate.
Dr. Alausa reiterated the ministry's commitment to fostering global partnerships and strengthening education delivery and youth inclusion in the modern economy. Comfort Olayinka, Echo Hot Blog TV.